When it comes to the figure of the Virgin, you must have seen her in your local church, haven't you? But what if I tell you that she is just a manifestation of a force that is so primordial that she was the first deity of human civilization itself? Would you believe me? Today, in this video, I am going to be discussing the secret of the Mother Goddess, the Dark Mother, and how it relates to the occult secrets that most people do not tell you about. Hello, everybody. My name is Morpheus Oxon, and in this video, we are going to be discussing about the enigmatic figure of the Dark Mother. The Dark Mother refers to the mother figure of the human civilization. She is a manifestation of force that is so primordial that it predates human civilization itself. So, if you look into how human societies developed, how mythologies developed, you might just go back to one particular civilization, the civilization of Sumer. In Sumer, there was this deity, a serpent, a deity, a demoness, Tiamat. She was the mother goddess. She was the darkness of reality itself. She was the primordial force that gave birth to the gods, who then killed her, devoured her, and turned her into the world itself, whose blood seeped into the soil and became the origin of humanity herself, explaining to the locals why humanity was inherently evil and sinful, and yet held a spark of divinity, a spark that is older and more primordial than the gods themselves. The first form of Gnosticism, the primordial, primitive form of Gnosticism that became the spark that generated the fire of Christos. This idea is the first anti-cosmic, anti-world sentiment. It is satanic in its very origin, adversarial to the human world. I am Morpheus Darkson, and I have studied about the Dark Mother, the force of darkness, and the Black Goddess. The first deity that I fully summoned was Tiamat, and I guess that makes me much more connected to the primordial ooze. And in this video, we're going to be discussing in a small bit about Tiamat and the Dark Mother archetype that you see in our world. The Dark Mother has appeared throughout millennia. In human civilization, you will see her in every single culture. Despite the arrival of Christianity, you will see that the mother figure still survived. In Catholicism, there is the idea of the mother, the Virgin. There is Mary of Magdala in Europe, and there are other goddesses, other spheres. In Mexico, you will see the Lady of Holy Death, La Santísima Muerte. She still survived even after colonization. This is the power of the mother. The mother never dies. She always survives. Despite every single attempt at her life, she will always survive. There is nothing that can take her away. The mother is the force of creation itself. She is the force of darkness and the power that gave humanity its ability to live. But at the same time, she is the primordial darkness, and that gives us a sense of corruptedness. And that's why she's hidden. Most people don't walk with her. People don't invoke her name. What's fun is that she has taken so many forms in different roles. She has taken the form of Kalia in India. She has taken the form of the Dark Mother, Bhairavi. She has taken the form of Aphrodite in the dark aspect, Hecate, Nyx. All of these female deities, the older origin, the primordial mother. And what is the primordial void? Which is what the mother is, referred to as a female entity. Well, If you see how the world studied of female and male energy, you see that the consensus was that female energy would absorb and take, and the void, the black hole, the idea of uh, a force that absorbs, that was seen, observed, and studied, and it became the mother. They venerated the mother and still feared it because death, which feeds on the corpses of the living, is a feeding force. It feeds on the living. They feared that. They feared the Dark Mother. And that's why she became a holy darkness. That is also not the whole truth. It is very complex how she developed, but the main consensus that I want to talk to you about is her manifestation in the physical world and how we can work with her in our modern times. So, our modern times are different. The Dark Mother has taken various forms. With the revitalization of the pagan myths, we can see that she has become a much more prominent deity in our world. When it comes to the Dark Mother, she has taken a very interesting form within the Qliphoth. In the Qliphotic traditions, whether you go by Kenneth Grant, whether you go by uh, Typhonian ideas of, not Typhonian, but the Atlantean current of Mark and Smith, or whether you go with Hike Chahanum, or whether you go by uh, Universal Mastery, whatever paradigm you go with when it comes to the Qliphoth, you will find the reference to the Black Dragon or the Dark Mother. Both of these archetypes are the same. They embody the collective darkness of the void, the adversarial force. That is Tiamat. That is the Black Mother, Azirati, the 11-headed dragon of the Qliphoth. Working with the spirit, now I'm going to go telling you simple. When you work with Azirati, when you work with the Dark Mother, you remove chains of yourself. If you reach out to the Black Mother and ask for help in destroying your limitations, because that is what she is, Kali. She's the destructive force. She eats the spirits of the demons. And in this instance, demons refer to the darker aspects of ourselves that we're hiding. She eats away the chains and reveals it to the front so we can analyze, integrate, and involve it within our life. When the Magi walks with the dark force, he or she awakens within themselves the force of the primordial mother. Every single moment they join with their shadow self, every single moment they join with their inner animal, they become closer to the Dark Mother. They become closer to the unified whole. The problem with this entire system is that we are inherently infallible, but we have turned and formed into such a world that we are distracted by so many things. And the Dark Mother, she acts as a catalyst, a destructive force, which is one of the reasons when you reached into the Qliphoth, it will cause a period of destruction to create something new because you are held down by so many things that will ruin you. But when you're able to harness that energy, when you're able to harness the power of the darkness, what you are able to do is that you are able to reach from the depths of the darkness and become something greater, something better, something more primordial, something more, basically. When working with Azerati, when we're working with the Dark Mother, the mage becomes an embodiment of her. They are basically possessed by the spirit, who then feeds and destroys their sense of self to induce the ego death that Ereshkigal's sister, Ishtar, had to go through when she reached the underworld. That is a stage that we're going through. That is our purpose. That is our world. Once you are able to reach to the bottom, we slowly rise up again. And that is where the dragon takes us. And when you reach towards the dragon, she will act as a spirit of protective. She will protect you. She will act as your guide and your master and your mother. Reach out with full faith and ask for power, ask for freedom. And what she will do is that she will destroy all the chains. She will decay all your issues, and it will turn you into someone who It's much more authentic to you. This is the stage of damnation. Once you do this, you're never going to go back, because once you taste freedom, there's no way for you to be chained up again. And that is why I'm here. That is why I'm teaching you how to deal with this. If you want to learn more about it, then you can join my Patreon, where I'm posted a ritual of Azerati that you can utilize to become much more able to harness and utilize psychic abilities. You can utilize various other rituals that I have over there, which is a steal compared to the price that I put it out on. And I'm posting a new course on demonic evocation soon enough. So be on the lookout for that. And I will see you in my next video. Goodbye. Have a great day. Take care, and Ave Lucifer.